little while ago while I was talking about things about, you know, the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation Vita and shit like that, I had mentioned the fact that they should make a PlayStation 4 / PlayStation Vita bundle because it would make a lot of sense. Because they keep on toting the remote play function, which I myself got to test out recently. I tested out with, well, this game right here, the Marvel Lego game, and it worked just fine. It was super easy, super simple. It also works on Killzone. That I haven't gone to try it out on because I'm still balls deep in the midst of the Lego game because I'm trying to get every single game, which takes forever. But anyhow, now, talking about remote play, you know, they're trying to just see that there's a lot of connectivity in between these. If you go into a PlayStation store, there's a lot of cross-buy games that you can go and get that'll work across PlayStation 3, PlayStation Vita, PlayStation 4, so that you have that in addition. And I'm just like, why not bundle it? It makes a lot of sense. Well, it looks like they're officially going to be doing it, but it's only going to be in the UK, at least for now. I'm assuming that this kind of might be a testing ground of sorts, that they're trying to go and test the waters to see if there's people that are potentially interested in this. The only thing that they didn't announce, though, was a price point. Now, the price point, you know, they would have to make it cheaper. I would say it's safe to assume go in at $500 with the PlayStation Vita and the PlayStation 4. That's what I had said last time when talking about this, and that's the only way that you're really going to grab people up. If you only knock off a little bit of money, nobody's really going to give a shit because it's still a big hefty investment, despite the fact that you're getting 2 pieces of current-gen hardware, but people aren't going to look at it like that. They're going to look at it as, I'm spending a lot of money. That's ultimately what it boils down to at the end of the day. So you're trying to get people invested into 2 different platforms, which offer 2 different separate things of software. So this would be a really good idea. You know, you're already bundling the PlayStation Plus, which will work with both systems. Just fucking do that, seriously. You know, cut your costs. Just make it $500. I don't know whether that's going to turn to euros and pounds and shit like that, but you know, bear with me on that. But ultimately, at the end of the day, this would do nothing but help them because the PlayStation Vita isn't exactly selling like hotcakes. And we all know that. I ended up getting one because it was dirt fucking cheap. I'm safely assuming that it's stolen, and that's why I ended up getting it for so cheap, but I couldn't pass it up because I'd be complete and utter fucking ignorant asshole if I ended up doing that. And I've gotten a lot of use out of it, playing a Gravity Rush, playing Uncharted Golden Abyss, and putting a fuck ton of time into Persona 4 Golden, which I enjoyed the living shit out of, and also accompanied me on a couple plane trips over the past couple months. I ended up dropping like over 60 hours into it. I ended up posting a picture on Facebook of me. I was like in the final dungeon, I believe, something like that. I really forget off the top of my head. But the Vita, not a bad system. Muramasa Rebirth, that's also something really worth getting on. And I also want to check out the Arkham Origins Blackgate that's on there. There's like a big fucking list of titles. Touch My Katamari, because I'm a big fan of Katamari games. But anyhow, the fact that we're getting games with remote play that actually work, because we were promised remote play years ago and that shit didn't pan out, and it fucking pissed me off because, you know, it had a whole lot of potential, and it still does. Granted, you know, you kind of have to be within the vicinity of the PlayStation 4, but regardless, it's still kind of nice the fact that you're able to go and play PlayStation 4 games on there while somebody's going and playing games on the fucking TV or watching stuff, whatever it is. And, you know, a lot of people will harken this over to Nintendo Wii U, which is pretty fucking similar, and naturally there'll be lots of people who say, it's a ripoff, oh! I don't really care either way because I own both consoles and I enjoy them both for, well, reasons like that, besides the fact that I like the software on both systems and all the games that are coming out for them. But this is something I want to see happen. Just don't bring this out at like some $600 because you'd be a fucking idiot. Don't bring it at $550 because you'd still be a fucking idiot. Just bring it out at $500. Do the smart thing. And also, if you want to toss out another bundle just for the sheer shits and giggles of it, maybe make the PlayStation Vita TV and the PlayStation Vita so people can enjoy their Vita games at home on, you know, within the luxury of their living room on the big screen, and then take the system on the go and do whatever the fuck they want. That's just an idea. Tossing it out there, maybe bundle some games in there with it. Ah, look at that. And just price it right. And I don't think the Vita TV is even announced for anywhere outside of Japan yet. Oh well, potential could be lost, who the fuck knows. Anyway, I want to go and talk about that because it was kind of interesting to go and hear that this was actually going to be happening, since it was something that I was like, make this happen! And now it officially is, except for, you know, in a country I don't fucking live in. But still, if it does, well, fuck yeah. So if anybody's watching this in Europe or in the UK, does this have any interest to you whatsoever? I'm sure there's going to be plenty of people like, nope, not really. But, you know, at the very least, is it something that makes you kind of want to buy? I have no fucking clue. Everybody watching this can be like, fuck the Vita, I already have a 3DS, which I do too. The 3DS is awesome. And I'm still playing Pokemon. I really need to start playing other games. I just can't stop playing Pokemon. It's like an addict. Oh yeah, gotta catch them all. Oh, so this is AlphaOmegaSin shooting up Pokemon apparently. As always, nerds, nerdettes, and gamers, game the fuck on.